Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 11th, 2019, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, at 2:30 South African time, out of the United States, core retail sales numbers coming out. Now, this is not going to make a difference in the markets between you and me unless there's any surprises, but you do want to know, like I say always, that it is coming out. Now, let's take a review of what happened last week. The markets rotated. Looking at the Forex singles, US dollar stronger versus the major pairs, and the euro is the weakest one. And we spoke about that last week, where the GBP was the strongest and euro was the weakest. And sure enough, it traded as low as 1180 last week. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, got to make a decision in which way it's going to go. I mean, we've been so volatile in it, up a little bit this morning, but altogether, it's lower than it was trading on Friday at the end of the close. So maybe that will catapult us further higher, but we're going to take a look at that. JC is lower, but gaps up last Friday. We'll take a look at that also. Now, looking at the commodities, gold rallies. If the Dow Jones sells off, gold rallies. So we bounced there at 1297. A nice 20-point move. 1281 was the low, almost 20-point move, but really nice jump there. Now, lastly, looking at stocks, Facebook was tangled at resistance and sold off sharply last Friday. Okay, we'll take a look at that as well. So let's see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're lower. Looking at the Euro USD in a 5 and 4 hour chart, on daily chart, you can see that we are lower. Okay, we traded as low as 1180. We broke that support level. Now, in order to really get an understanding of how much further we can go down, I mean, 1105 is really the next support level, 1108-ish level first. But once we break this 112 and we break this 111, 110 is the next spot. Okay, really the next spot is 109.75, but altogether, okay, it is showing a further downwards momentum. Okay, I wouldn't look to short this right here, but if it does bounce, at the next bounce, I would look to actually short it. Now, looking at the GBP USD, it follows suit. Okay, followed as well, where it sold off quite sharply last week, even though it was the strongest one. You can see that it's trading below 130, and that's an important level for it to be trading under. Now, looking at the Aussie dollar as well, it's consolidating right here, right now. So the Aussie dollar may actually show us some positive light on the upside as we continue trading today. So that's where I would look to see if we do break above this area, 70, 50-ish level, 70, 60-ish level, I would look to actually buy it. Looking at gold, now this is what I was talking about. We're trading right now is 1296. We consolidated here for quite some time. Okay, this gave us ample opportunity to buy this. Okay, at 1281 as low as 1281. We're trading at 1296 after capitulating to 1299 on Friday. Now this is very normal. Okay, when the Dow Jones sells off, the gold actually rallies. And that's exactly what happened. Looking at oil, really nothing to write home about. But jumping to the JSC, this is really a beautiful play last week. Okay, we gapped down yesterday, but there's still strength. Okay, we maintained, even though we broke the lower range, okay, of this 400-ish level right there, we maintained the lower range. Okay, and that's really an important area. And we've been showing some strength. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna, sell off sharply anytime soon. But we're also above this, moving day average, this 20-day, 30-day moving day average. So we may see ourselves rallying towards the end of the week on the upside as we've made a correction in the markets. Now, looking at that Dow Jones, and this is what I was talking about, topsy-turvy. Okay, we sold off from our highs of 26,185 all the way down to support level 25,264 and finally bouncing off of it. So that was almost a 1,000-point move on the downside. And finally, bouncing off of it sharply on Friday, but letting that go. Okay, so, at this stage, I'm not convinced that we're going to make a comeback anytime necessarily soon. But, if there are positive news, especially between the trade agreement between the U.S. and China, we could see this perk up. Okay, so just be aware of it. The markets are still strong. The Swedish market is strong. The U.S. market is still strong. Consumer confidence is there. So it's just a matter of time before this actually corrects itself on the upside. So just be aware that this may still correct itself on the upside. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.